Here's how we'll create clubs here at Langley in Schoology. When you get into Schoology, on the top part you'll see groups. Click on groups, and then you're going to go all the way to the right, and on the right you'll see My Groups. When you click on My Groups, it'll give you some options for managing groups. Here you want to click Create Group, and let's say we're just going to call this Club. So let's say that you have a club that you need to create a group for. There's a couple different options for privacy. You only want it for people inside your organization. You don't want people outside the organization to be able to join the club. They won't be able to anyway because there aren't going to be that many schools who use Schoology. In the access, you never ever want it to be an open access group. That means anyone can join and wreak havoc in the group. You can set it to allow requests, or you can set it to invite only, and this may be something you want to ask the club sponsor about. For now, we'll click on allow requests so I can show you how that works, and then you'll select a category. This is just a generic club, so we're clicking clubs. Now that we're in the club, there's a few things you'll want to do. One is you'll want to go to members and you'll want to select the sponsor of the club to add. So let's say that the other sponsor of the club is Jeff Mai. So we're going to add Jeff here as the other sponsor of my club, and we're going to add him there. Once he gets added, you'll want to add him as an admin. So this is how to withdraw his invite, but over here, this is where you would select to add the admin. So it'll have a little badge, and once you see that person as an admin, they'll have a star there. That means they can help you control the club. If you want people to request to join the club, you can give them this access code, and so this would be something that perhaps a teacher would post or share with others if they want it to be more open. With that said though, you may want it to be invite only so that the admin of the club can invite the members directly. Next, you'll want to go into group options. So you want to go into privacy and group settings, and here you'll see a few different things. In group privacy settings, this means that all this can be visible by the organization, so by Fairfax County Schools. This means it can only be seen by people in Langley High School, and this means it can only be seen by people in the group. This may depend on each individual club and roster. I would say that you probably want the discussion board to only be seen by those in the group, as well as maybe the calendar and resources and updates. With that said though, you can keep the profile public. You may want to keep the roster public just depending on what the club is about. For example, a Gay Straight Alliance, you may want that to be individual to the group just to prevent any kind of harassment. But if you have a different type of group, like say the football team, certainly their roster is public. You also at this point want to make it so that all the people in the group, the only people who can post are the group admins, and that's just as we get started in setting norms and ideas, you'll want to make sure that those things are private. Once the group admin gets in there, they can change these settings, but for right now, as we're just getting started, we don't want kids going in and posting some weird stuff. So now we'll click on Save Changes, and voila, you have created a club, and then you can give that admin access to your club sponsor, and they'll be able to join and moderate these settings as necessary. Thank you.